for this, and I know you are too. Use Super Cap today and be happy. Bye.
It's come suddenly, unexpected, but uncontrollable. Why? Fuel is highly inflammable. Why? It just requires a spark to set off a ravaging inferno. So, don't stay there to think. Storm away to live. Do not throw away your life in anguish for meaningless fuel siphoning. Be advised. When a tanker bearing fuel falls or an underground pipe bearing fuel bursts, what do? Scooping fuel in your bucket or running far away from impending fire? You have a few seconds to take the wisest decision. Walk away? No, that is not enough. Shift? No, that is not enough. Stay there and gist and take shots with your phone? That is madness. Run. Yes, run away. Yes, your life depends on your action. The flames come suddenly, unexpected, but uncontrollable. Why? Fuel is highly inflammable. Why? It just requires a spark to set off a ravaging inferno. So, don't stay there to think. Storm away to live. Do not throw away your life in anguish for meaningless fuel siphoning. Be advised. When a tanker bearing fuel falls or an underground pipe bearing fuel bursts.
What if I told you there's a cab service you can book right now in Jalingo? Sounds like a dream, right? No, it's reality. Let Supercab get you transported to anywhere you want to go in Jalingo, and let them also run your errands for you while you sit at the comfort of your home. And guess what? It is affordable, reliable and fast. They run a 24-hour service. You can click the link attached to this video to download the app, or you can also download the app on Play Store. I'm so excited for this, and I know you are too. Use Supercab today and be happy. Bye.
Financial Services Regulation Coordinating Committee (FSRCC), in collaboration with the National Broadcasting Commission (NBC), wishes to draw the attention of the public to the worrisome increase in the activities of illegal financial operators (IFOs), which threaten public trust and the stability of the Nigerian financial system. The FSRCC and NBC hereby advises the general public to refrain from dealing with unlicensed financial operators who deceive individuals with unrealistically high investment returns. Make sure to verify the licensing status of such companies and schemes on this website. To report any suspicions of illicit financial activities, call Let's work together to uphold the integrity of Nigeria's financial system.
Are you a businessman or woman? Do you need loan to grow your business? At Taraba Business Development Center, we offer both business and personal loan with flexible repayment plan. We are located in different parts of Taraba State. Jalingo branch, opposite Civil Service Commission, 183 Amarua Way, 090-3134-4333. Zing branch, Zenith Bank agent beside College of Education, Zing, 070-3125-2559. Are you a businessman or woman? Do you need loan to grow your business? At Taraba Business Development Center, we offer both business and personal loan with flexible repayment plan. We are located in different parts of Taraba State. Jalingo branch, opposite Civil Service Commission, 183 Amarua Way, 090-3134-4333. Zing branch, Zenith Bank agent beside College of Education, Zing, 070-3125-2559.
Good evening, you're welcome to this very special day and very special edition of Issues of the Moment. I am Abraham Minor Joda, and this is Sun TV, the pulse of the nation. Today, I have with me in the studio some very, very prominent people, and people who are here to enrich the youth constituency. By the time I let you into those that are in the studio, I'm very sure you'll stay glued to your TV. Today we're going to be talking about the Taraba Youth Roundtable, the 6th edition. And with me in the studio is the convener and some other resource people and people who are part of this Taraba Youth Conference. So I'm going to be introducing these people, and I'm very sure you'll be expecting really the best from them. So I'm starting with the convener, Honorable Disabe Baladoga, aka Shakatawa. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much, sir.
And also with me in the studio is an interviewer's delight, a youth leader, a resource person in the person of Dr. Charima.
It's a
Dr.
pleasure.
Charima, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you,
and
man.
also with us in the studio is a gentleman, someone that's over the month I've known him. He's soft-spoken, but he's always precise with his words, and is a BOT member of the Youth Roundtable and the Secretary General in the person of Mr. Manzo. Mr. Manzo, you're welcome, sir.
I'm glad to be here. Thank you very much.
And in the building with us, we have someone who literally and physically is a giant. And he's here with us in the studio. And you know him in the youth constituency. He is known as a mover and a shaker. The Honorable Senior Special Assistant to the Governor on Youth Affairs, Honorable Emmanuel George. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I can see your face, you're smiling. It seems it's a beautiful Tuesday in the city of Jalingo.
God willing.
And how you enjoying the city, sir?
It's a beautiful city, as usual, but though it's a very hot time for everybody. When you are out there during the sun is not friendly, but it's a beautiful city.
But you're in good company.
God willing.
Okay,
It goes
thank
on.
you very much. Now let us hit the ground running. As the convener of the Taraba Youth Roundtable, what exactly, this is the 6th edition.
Sure.
What does this edition have for us?
Okay, this edition, God willing, will be taking us into a ride to, this is a season of AI, and we are planning through our guest speakers who are loaded when it comes to ICT and knowledge of AI on how the youth can enhance, use the golden opportunity in the world as their advantage as youth of Taraba State.
Okay, thank you very much. That's quite interesting that you took your time to put together this thing. This is not the first, not the second, but the 6th edition. But it's very, very important that this kind of issues you collaborate with government. And here we have a special advisor, senior special assistant on youth affairs to the Taraba State Governor, and the person of Honorable Emmanuel George. Honorable Emmanuel George, what has this collaboration been all about?
Thank you very much. As the SSA Youth Affairs to the Governor of Taraba State, I think it's duty bound to embrace the youth organizations that are willing to come together and are also to be part of their movement, so we could be able to tell them what this government is doing, what this government has done, and what the government will be doing to the youth in the future. And I felt whether you accept or not, Taraba State government is one of the states in Nigeria that has given the young men sense of belonging. They have the governor today has done virtually what no governor has done in the history of Taraba State. You can see that we have about 95% of our commissioners as young people. So this has never happened in the history of Taraba State, where you see young people in their early 30s attending the State Executive Council meeting, taking the highest decision in the state on behalf of the state government. So you see, the governor has done so much for the young people, and I felt as a senior special assistant to the governor on youth affairs, I am duty-bound to intrude in whatever kind of activities of the youth in the state to tell them what our government is doing. As you can see, like me in person, I will tell you for free that the government of Taraba State has every reason to accept criticism from people that are blinded in whatever they are doing. As far as I'm concerned, Taraba State is visit trying to see how he will compel our parents to send all their wards to school. And this is gaining ground. You see that a school that has just 500 pupils is having more than 5,000 now, because the governor has encouraged education. And you see, in these modern days, with what the governor is doing, first, let him take us out of illiteracy. You will not see where people will go and start snatching phones. People will go start doing robbery. People will go and be creating to do that. Coming back to Taraba Youth Roundtable, I personally felt as the SSA Youth Affairs, you know, I am not limited to particular youth groups. Every youth group in Taraba State is my affair. So I felt I have to come close to those young men, make them believe that we have a government that loves you so much, that you are supposed to give the government back. You know, it's like they said in cultism, if they say they will make you rich, at the end of the day, they will say, we want you to sacrifice somebody. So what the government of Taraba State wanted from the young people now is just to give them peace. It's just to support the policy of the government. If you are happy, we as young men, we are supposed to be the next line of people that will begin to sing the praises of Mr. Governor, because he has done so much for us. So I think this is the more reason why I felt, okay, why should we stand back and watch the youth celebrating themselves without telling them what government has done for them? This roundtable wouldn't have been possible if the governor has not provided security in the state.
Definitely.
And today, nobody will start coming from Sardauna to Jalingo to come and celebrate Youth Roundtable. And today, I can tell you for free, we travel at night. As far as Taraba State is concerned, there is no local government that will tell you this local government is a red flag.
Thank you.
Because things are going very well. The governor has done very, very well in the area of security. So we must come together as young men to celebrate our governor for giving us platform to come and celebrate.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, the Honorable. So, Mr. Nuruddin, Mansour Nuruddin, you are a member of Board of Trustees and Secretary General of the Taraba Youth Roundtable. And this program is to complement whatever the government has been doing concerning the youth. And even before then, you've been having impactful roundtables in Taraba. So what do you have for us this year?
Well, thank you very much for this awesome question. Now, it's very simple, like it's there, and then it's very plain. What we have, just like my convener said, it's all about diving into the tech. And the world is all about tech. And also, we have the governor, who is, he has embraced tech from all his initiative. And also, we felt, okay, now, let's not leave tech behind. Okay, this time around, we now see, okay, let's Taraba Youth Roundtable collaborate with the Taraba ICT Forum. In that collaboration, we now have to see a way whereby Taraba ICT Forum will now produce the capable speakers that will now showcase what they have and then pass it on to the youth within the state that will participate in the 6th edition. That is why we have our team is all about ICT, and it's all about AI. And then these two speakers will come and speak on things that has to do with AI. Then again, we have another vibrant speaker who is also good in his own talent. He's good in his own onions. He knows his onions, I mean. And I'm talking about in person of Dr. Charima from my left, so who is also going to dive into that aspect also and speak in a general term. Then also we have another vibrant speaker who is also coming from the health sector, that is also going to dissect some aspect that has to do with the team also on that very day. And also we also have a special thing that has to do with the panel session, whereby we have awesome speakers that are from different sectors. Now we have those from the tech savvy that will be part of the panelists, and also we have one of the political icon also that is going to be there. Then we're also going to have our father and also the engine room of Taraba State that is going to be present as one of the panelists, whereby he's going to dive into how he started and how the youth supposed to key into whatever development Taraba State government have, and then do the needful that is expected. Though I don't have to say much because we want the youth to be there to hear for themselves.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Manzo Nuruddin. You spoke about one of the speakers, and thank God we have one here. One of the speakers here is an interviewer's delight, Dr. Charima. Dr. Charima, can you give us a sneak view, a peep into what we are expecting there?
All right. In the 18th century, come the 19th century, Dr. Abraham Graham Bell made a sterling discovery and invented the long-distance telephone. In that century, he was celebrated as the greatest scientist of all time. But because generation upon generation, dispensation upon dispensation, improvement on technology, that telephone, which was the greatest in the 19th century, today is an apology to our today's smartphone. As much as we are still grappling with trying to even understand how to manipulate the smartphone, we are now in a new era where with AI, that's artificial intelligence, is taking the center stage. And until our youth begin to see how to cash into this new global cash cow, we will always want to depend on government to do everything for us. There are two things, and it's a take for the youth of Taraba State. Number one, you should not ask government what to do for you. You rather should create what the government should come and learn from you, because AI is a government of itself that is positioning people to becoming not only wealthy, but relevant in the scheme of things. Secondly, this fora is going to create opportunity for the young people to understand that the widest room in life is a room for improvement. And the only way to cash in is to understand and marry these two dispensations, the dispensation of the smart intelligence and that of the artificial intelligence. The smart intelligence gives you an access to a wider global coverage, but the artificial intelligence gives you a simple access in creating wealth, creating jobs, and also finding opportunities where there are none. So we are coming to educate Tarabans with the requisite knowledge on how to diversify beyond just physical struggle or workforce, or becoming workforce in physical form or in smart form, into an artificial intelligence wherewith you can be able to become a CEO of your own at the comfort of your room. And it will interest you to know virtually everything that operates as a machine can be done remotely. Why? Because of artificial intelligence. Missing this is missing out on the global scheme of things.
I almost brought out my pen and started jotting there. But like we say, on easy lies the head that wear the crown.
Sure.
You are the one that put together all these things. Well, I'm going to ask you two questions. What are the challenges so far Number one. Now, number two, how do you get used to participate in this? What do we need to do as young people to be part of this program?
Okay, thank you very much for this wonderful question. And it's a privilege to be here. And I've heard all the speaker wonderfully making good presentations. Okay, our major trouble is how to fund youth from the 16 local government to participate in terms of delegates. You know, and we have to put them, some of the local government have to be lodged. And then, you know, let me just generally say that it is boiled down to finance. But by the grace of God, when we even started, we were taxing ourselves as youth. We're paying to a particular account 1,000 naira each. And before you know, by the grace of God, we were able to put up a sum that started this dream. And today, by the grace of God, we have few leaders, if they will have permitted me to call their names, or because we're in the screen, so that it will not look as if we are praising them, but we have a father that have never left us, the SSG of this state, the Jagaban of Gashaka, and the Ingri, you know, himself, of Mambila. He has been a father. Last year, this year, he has thrown his weight to support us, and I bet to say that if he's supporting, that means that is the government face. It's on behalf of the executive governor of Taraba State. So this is one. Then number two, you say...
How are we going to participate in this?
Okay, to participate, we have coordinators from all local government plus Yantu and Ingada, special development area. Now, our coordinators have delegates accordingly to their time frame of coming into Jalingo. That is their distance. You will not expect the coordinator in Jalingo who can easily bring 100 delegates and somebody that will be coming from the Mambila or Wukari or Ibi or, you know, any of these far local government to the state capital. So we mobilize through our local government coordinators. They'll be leading the delegates down to Jalingo by the grace of God. And with the help of the SSA Youth Affairs, it has been a wonderful journey this year. And by the grace of God, he has thrown his hat, and that has helped us to open some key doors into this government. Because it is not a party thing. Some people will look at some of our faces that may not be of the same party, but I beg to say that this event is not a political party. If not, the SSA youth will not be here. He's here because he believes in the youth, and he believes he has been a youth mobilizer for a very long time. So such an event, he is jumping into it because he knows that this will help market the state government closer to the youth constituency. Because any of these youth that are coming, anything they take here, they go back as far as their local government and, you know, discuss with their people. So it gets down to the grassroots. So it is smart enough for the SSA at this time to come into this event as a partner and also as someone who is overseeing the youth affairs of Taraba State. And we thank God that we're with him today.
That's right.
Okay, now I just want to say date, time, venue.
Okay, the date is on Saturday, on the 15th. The venue is Pinel Hotel, opposite Eastfield Academy. Yes, okay. Imperial College, opposite the Coca-Cola. Yes, sir. Okay. And it's 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. because for our Muslim brothers that are fasting, we have to do, the speakers will be very, very time cautious because we want to do more of interaction with these leaders who will be bringing on board as a panel judges.
Okay, for some of us that are not that are not delegates, from how do we participate?
Okay,
because I know a lot of people will be sending messages down here.
Yes.
Secretary.
Yes, I'll allow the secretary to die on that.
Like, in addition to what the convener rightly said, we have other youth organizations within the state capital, which is the headquarters of other youth organizations, despite the fact that, you know, other organizations do have their branches in other local government, but Jalingo being the Taraba State headquarters is also the headquarters of other youth organizations. Then those youth organizations will now bring 15 delegates from their
Each
organization.
student wing.
And also we have this delegate from schools, whereby we have our student coordinator who is now coordinating things that has to do with schools, because there are schools we pick from, government schools and private schools, that will come and participate at the event. And also to interest you, we have few wonderful students that we picked, and we know they are here. They will be there on Saturday to showcase some of the talent they have on that way. No, it's going to be wonderful. So I believe the door is open for Taraba youth to be there on Saturday. And most importantly, it's good to be rightly on time, 9 a.m. We anticipate to have...
To start the registration,
The registration will commence by 9 a.m. So by 10 a.m. prompt, So we believe by 1 we round up everything, the round session, photograph and what have you. By 1:30, everybody should have been off the venue. Thank you very much.
Viewers, I think with what we've seen so far, with the caliber of people here, and with the information you've gotten so far, we're going to be expecting one of the best editions of Youth Roundtable, and also one of the best places for youth capacity building in Taraba State. So if you're part of the delegates, on time, and if you're not part, you can catch it. It's going to be on what our stations are, what channels are we going to follow virtually.
Okay, by the grace of God, the Som TV are our partner, and they have already said they are going to be, they will be covering us live. You know, and
yeah, I didn't want to blow our trumpet, so but he has said it himself that Som TV, because without Som TV, you're definitely in this part of the country, you've not really started in terms of projecting whatever you want to do. So thank you very much, Honorables. You're welcome, and I look forward to be part of that program. And I will ensure that it's there, and something we will ensure that it's live to the whole world to see what we have in Taraba State. And once again, I want to say thank you to the Executive Governor of Taraba State for the support he has given to the youth constituency. Thank you to the SGS, who has also been supportive, and other people who mentioned who has contributed to the growth of this. I thank you, the Senior Special Advisor, Assistant to the Governor of Youth Affairs, the DOT Secretary General. Thank you very much. Dr. Charima, Youth Leader, thank you. And the convener himself, thank you. And you're all looking very dapper this evening. We're stepping out somewhere. He's up there. We are youths.
It's also my time for iftar. So.
Okay. I think on this note, we've come to the end of this special edition of Issues of the Moment. I remain yours, Abraham Nigeria. Stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. After this, today's politics continue on Som TV.
Inferno. So